It is already week 5 in the UFL. Week 4 just ended. Let's dive into the power rankings at number 8. A team I was really high on throughout this season so far. The Arlington Renegades. They've been a disappointment for me this season. The only team without a win, I thought for sure they were going to get it against Houston, who looked like the worst team in the league throughout most of the season so far. Arlington, they've had the chances. They've blown two fourth quarter leads. I just don't get it. There's just been a massive disappointment. There's massive disappointment. So like, until they win a game and show that they can actually play a full 60 minutes, they're gonna be at the bottom for the time being. Number 7 is Memphis. They still just look sad. They have yet to put up 20 points at all this season. It's their defense played well early on, but since the offense hasn't been able to get anything going, the offensive line looks bad. The defense is starting to play similar to the offense because they can't get the time to rest because the offense isn't moving the ball down the field. It's a mess over in Memphis. Again, after week 1, I thought they were going to be a decent team and a scared team to go up against. I have been proven wrong with that. Number 6, we got Houston. They got their first win last week against Arlington, and they look solid. They're starting to look like a solid team. I still don't have a full amount of faith in them. The defense looked better because again Arlington I thought was a really good offense. Houston's defense was able to shut that down. The offense did enough. They're still just that team in that weird situation where I feel like they could be better. They haven't shown me they can be better. So they're sitting at 6. Number 5 is Michigan. They fell back to standard. Week 3 was a outlier so far. The offense fell back to how the standard is. The defense still is playing pretty well, doing a good job holding San Antonio to 17. Because San Antonio are dealing with that QB injury, but still have a very solid offense. Special teams are going to be fine for Michigan. It's just the offense fell back to standard. I don't expect too much more out of them unless their offense can change their ways. I don't see them being much higher throughout the rest of this season. Number 4 is DC. They played Birmingham really, really well. And frankly, that game came down to the rain delay and the weather delay because the first play out of the weather delay was the punt where the snap goes over the punter and there's a safety, and DC lost by 2. So it came down to the weather delay and the weather. DC, they played extremely well considering who they were going up against in Birmingham, who is the best team in the league at this point. So I'm not too worried. They'll bounce back. They have a really fun matchup next week against St. Louis. That's going to be probably the game of the week. Number 3 is San Antonio. They played better than I expected considering they had a backup quarterback in. They were at home. They were playing Michigan. I thought this game could have been a potential sleeper one for San Antonio to lose. I think I still had them I had Michigan to win, so I thought that there was a good chance. They won. They played well. Their defense played incredibly well. I know it's against Michigan's offense, but still, the defense stepped up when they needed to. I thought they did a good job, and it gave me more confidence in San Antonio going forward. Number 2 is St. Louis. They are a complete dominant of a powerhouse of a team. They are showing no signs of slowing down. Week 1 was a rough week, but since then, they have not looked back. They are playing phenomenally. I would have them at 1, but Birmingham, who is sitting at number 1, got the win against DC. They need to go with Adrian Martinez as a full-time starter going forward. He looked incredibly better compared to Matt Corral last week. I know the weather and everything. Matt Corral just doesn't look like he's the guy. Birmingham also needs to fix the red zone issues. It seems like every time they get into the red zone, they either turn the ball over somehow or kick a field goal. They need to fix the red zone issues, but hey, they're still the only undefeated team. They still look dominant. That defense is incredible. There's no reason for me to doubt Birmingham at this point. I think they'll get things situated, get things together. I trust Skip Holtz. So yeah, Birmingham is sitting at number 1. Let me know your power rankings down below. I'll see you for the NFL draft on Thursday, then predictions on Friday, and then we'll get the pay-by-plays on Sunday. So, again, subscribe, leave a like, Comment down below your power rankings and have yourselves a damn good one.